안녕하세요. KimchiStew Introduction, says the non-Korean.
We are starting our first podcast.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, we have a lot in common, even though we're from two different worlds.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's wild.
So our podcast is called Kimchi Stew.
Because kimchi is a famous dish in the Korean culture, and stew is a predominant dish in the Nigerian culture, and together you get kimchi stew, and together it makes a great meal. We love food.
Can't argue with that. So basically I'm the kimchi.
And I'm the stew, Inida. Ooh, like what it do, stew. I'm sorry, okay.
Okay, so since it's our first podcast, we're just gonna start as with an introduction kind of thing. I guess the biggest thing that connects us right now and influenced the name.
Influenced
this podcast name. It kimchi stew is our cultures. So I my name hints at I'm Korean, 100% Korean, or at least my parents like to say I am. But who knows? We probably have some Japanese mixed up in there, with the. But yeah, and stew, like she mentioned, is Nigerian.
100%. Whoop whoop.
Is it really 100% though?
I hope. My parents came from the good old giant of Africa. Whoop whoop. Niger all the way.
Topic for today is basically
us.
Yes. If you couldn't tell from these last horrible, torturous 4 minutes of this podcast, we're like crackheads.
We're dumb with a capital B.
So it's a lot of
B. Why did you stop me? You didn't even say anything. You just okay then.
To be honest, some of the things you say just pass by and I don't even pay attention. Yeah, so it's just a lot of crackhead behavior just now.
See.
Things be coming out of our mouths and we don't even realize that we sound stupid or crazy.
Other things, what else will we be talking about in this podcast besides us, we, and them? We'll be talking about we both like K-pop, we both like food, we both live in a foreign household. Ha ha ha.
Oh, we both like anime.
Oof. I forgot about that one. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a huge one. We'll probably share a lot of our personal experiences and stories, and a lot of people who listen to us at first will probably know our identities, but we're gonna try to keep it
anonymous
for now. Pay us. But anyways,
we'll
maybe
start a Patreon. Can I say something that's been on my mind?
What?
Let me get a make pick too. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Okay, I'm good now. That's been in my head on repeat. I had to get it out. Okay.
You know what's been on my mind all day today?
What?
The TikTok audio where it's drink iced coffee, panic attack. Well, because I didn't drink my coffee this morning, and I mean, if you know me, I don't really drink coffee like that anyways. But
they don't know you. That's a problem. It doesn't help.
But I mean, Well, I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. And this week, though,
Two different things.
Yes.
Make up your mind.
Well, like, I don't drink coffee like that. I used to, but now I'm a big tea person. Or green tea. But this whole week I've been drinking coffee because my classes are all 8 a.m.s. And homegirl's not a morning person like that. So, but I didn't have coffee today.
That's good. You had a Coke. You had a Mountain Dew and a Coke.
I'm supposed to be on a diet.
I would like another Coke. That's a finesse one.
I still have some right here.
I know she did not do. Okay, well, welcome to our ASMR. This is my empty Coke bottle.
Impromptu ASMR. But yeah, if you guys enjoy ASMR, maybe we'll do some later. I don't think anyone wants it.
If we do an ASMR, I'll be fine hearing myself, but if I hear you, oh my gosh, like I'll have to fight. Like, why? I don't know, hearing other people and seeing them do it triggers me. I'm like, oh, it's jail time.
Not jail. Okay, but yeah, that's basically the premise of our podcast. To be honest, I got inspired to do this whole podcasting thing by Stephanie Sue.
Don't know her.
Well, she does mukbangs on YouTube, and she talks about true crime while she eats, and has like a vlogging channel. I love her. Like, her and her fiance are so funny. And like, basically she gets to live out and do the things that I did as a kid, but like as an adult and with lots of money.
So everything that's not you, guys.
But yeah, she does true crime podcasts on Spotify and iTunes, whatever.
The only podcast I listen to on Spotify is Talk to Me in Korean. I think I'm on lesson 15. Don't know what that lesson is, but I'm on it.
Yeah, fun fact about Chiamaka is she's Nigerian, but she loves Korean culture, so she can actually decently read, and
I can read it, I just don't know what it says.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically me too, for the most part.
But she's fully Korean.
Okay, but like, I can read and write and speak and understand when I'm spoken to a lot more than you can. I also know more about the culture than you do.
Because you're Korean.
Well, yeah. I used to go to Korean school when I was a kid. Like,
yeah, and I went to English school, and I know almost as much as you do.
No, you do not. I promise you don't.
Okay. No, one of these days we're gonna have a test, and we're gonna find out.
Okay. We'll see.
He finishes all the Talk to Me Korean lessons.
And still doesn't know anything.
No, right, though.
Anyways, basically all we have for the introduction.
Yeah.
We're gonna be posting our first like actual podcast with real content right after this, though. We're gonna be talking about anime childhood crushes if you want to listen to that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our introduction.
We hope you introduced this. That's what she was saying. 안녕하세요. 스튜입니다.
You're gonna hear that like every podcast.
Yeah, you'll know I'm not here if you don't hear it.
Yeah, so this is Stew. No, it's not. This is Kimchi.
She got it wrong. Her own nationality, her own culture.
We have a lot of stews too.
That's kimchi. This is Stew. Nigeria ain't got no kimchi. We ain't never heard of a kimchi, seen a kimchi. Don't know what that is.
Well,
안녕하세요. KimchiStew입니다.
Hope to see you guys in the next podcast. Bye.